Hello there, Mr. Hurd here, and I am the Study Skills teacher, and welcome back to the building. I do want to start out by saying thank you for your patience and your support, especially as we're still navigating through this pandemic. So I just wanted to give you a quick picture, since we're back in the building, of what our classroom looks like. As you walk in the door, we have three nice windows, and on the other side of the windows there's a view of the Olympic Mountains on nice days. So that's what it looks like as you walk in. You can see the desks are separated by 3 feet for each student. That was set up by the district, and so we have to leave those tables as they are. And this is the view from the window from the other side of the classroom. So not bad. So I grew up in Seattle, and I went through Seattle Public Schools. I went to school in Oregon at the University of Oregon. I've been with Seattle Public Schools as an employee for 12 years now. I started out at Garfield High School. I came to Madison and worked at Madison for 6 years. Then I began working at Eckstein Middle School in the North End, and now I'm back at middle school as a resource teacher for my second year. So I'm really excited to be back here. My wife there works at Garfield. She's been working at Garfield for over 15 years. And I also have a daughter who is in college. She's a senior now. She's also a volleyball player. She goes to school in Texas. And so not far to go for her. It'll be exciting when she's finally done. So my philosophy when it comes to teaching is winning from the inside out. My belief to help students understand no matter where you fall on the scale of life, you have the ability to make a difference and have a valuable impact in society. And my purpose is to teach students to embrace life openly, to reflect upon its creation, and to reject its oppression. And my objective is to ensure students a well-rounded, positive educational experience according to their individual goals. There are 3 baseline questions that I've tried to align with as I'm teaching. And those questions are, what did I learn today? What do I know today that I did not know the day before? And what can I do now that I couldn't do at the start of the day? So I try to emulate what a student might ask themselves as they're in class and as they're learning. So in addition to being the resource study skills teacher, I am also the case manager for your child. So when it comes to things related to IEPs or their goals, I am your primary contact in those areas. And I'm here to ensure that your child gets all the help they can get so that they are able to make progress and experience success in reaching their individual goals. I'll be working with your child and their teachers very closely to set individual and realistic targets and goals, and we will all work together to try to monitor their progress. The main focus for study skills are in 5 areas: reading, writing, math, study organization skills, and social behavior skills. Yeah, and so in our class we have shorter assignments. They have quite a bit of a workload in their language arts, history, science, math, and other classes that they may have. They have a pretty major workload. And so in study skills class, we give many assignments to piggyback on what they're doing. For example, in science, they have to make claims in science and back it up with details and come to a conclusion. And so in study skills classes, our assignments will be related in that we will write a claim and we will write details and practice writing so that when we go to science, they'll have a little bit more confidence with that. So that's just one example of what we're doing. So we're starting to establish routine now, as we are almost about a month into school, which is great. The kids like to come in and socialize, which is awesome because they haven't been able to do that in over a year and a half. And so I like to give them some extra time to socialize and talk. And one thing that they've enjoyed doing is coming in, grabbing the pen, and getting on the whiteboard. And so this is how we start the class. They'll run over to the whiteboard and they'll start drawing and writing, which is great. And they seem to really like it. The quote there is a quote that will change every month. So be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. And so they've been really good about not erasing that and drawing around it. So that's how we start off our classes. And it's been going really great. I'm glad the kids are socializing. Once again, it's been a long time, and I encourage that as much as possible. The kids have been great. They've been responding very, very positively at the start of the new year. So after they're done writing on the board, we start getting into our routine. So our base this year is executive functioning skills. And so throughout the year, there are 10 areas that we are focusing on this year just to help them. And these are life skills. So planning, organization, time management, task initiation, working memory, metacognition, self-control, attention, flexibility, and perseverance. So we have many lessons each day. We also have exercises that we do to start the class off that are related to their executive functioning skills. So far it's been working. And then after we are through our executive functioning skills exercises, then we begin our classwork and we begin our check-in. And so I like to check in with each child during our study skills class and see how they're doing in each class. And so far it's been working. Our kids are keeping up, and I've been very, very impressed with their progress. One thing that's nice about our study skills class is that it gives them time to work on their class assignments, and it also gives them additional support, which they get from me. And so it's been going well. The kids like to call our class a study lounge. They seem to like study lounge instead of study skills. So our class is called the study lounge, which is awesome. And yeah, if you recall from the pictures, there is space in there for them to take brain breaks if they need it. So once again, our warm-up, our executive functioning warm-up and exercises. We have a discussion about assignments. We go into classwork, and I check in with each individual student every day. Well, okay. I appreciate you being here. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to call or send me an email. Thank you.